Alright, here's a quick review of participles, another topic that causes some trouble. Participle review. What is a participle? A participle is a verb acting as an adjective, which means that it's describing a noun. So, there's three tenses of participles. They can be present, perfect, or future. They can be happening now, same time as the main verb, they already happened, perfect, or they're in the future. So anyway, let's take a noun of some sort. How about a cute pig? Here's this porcus for us to look at, and let's describe him in various ways. we called this one in class the PAP in English. It would be an ing. Let's take the word amo, amare, amawi, amatus, which is love. PAP would be the loving pig. There is no and the Latin form would be, if pig is porcus, porcus amans would be the nominative form. In the perfect, we have the perfect passive participle, which would be the loved pig, the beloved pig. This would be porcus again, and now let's describe him in a perfect passive tense. Perfect passive participle, describe him as porcus amatus. The future, okay, there's going to be two here. We have a future active participle. We could have a pig that is the about to love pig. I guess in English maybe that looks better hyphenated. The about to love pig. If you look at that picture of that pig, he is about to love you, isn't he? Just on the verge of it. And in Latin, the FAP is the fourth principal part plus urus. So we have the porcus amaturus. And then one more form of the participle is possible, the future passive participle, which is the about to be loved pig. And again, if you look at that picture, I would assume that that pig is about to be loved by all of us because he is that cute. In Latin, this would be porcus amandus. This could also be translated as the pig that must be or ought to be loved. And remember, these are all adjectives, so you could take any one of them and decline it. Suppose this present one were a genitive. Suppose you said instead the loving pigs, genitive. That would be porci amanti. Suppose it were to loving pig, to or for dative, that would be porco amanti, etc., etc., etc. And suppose, for example, that this were a female pig in the future in the FPP, that would be porca amanda. And suppose the female pig were female pigs and they were being eaten by bears. The pigs that ought to be, the bear was eating the pigs that ought to be loved. The to be loved pigs, accusative plural, would be porcas amandas. So you would just change the endings as we've always changed the endings, except you should note that this one declines as a third, and the others, because amans, amantis, amanti, ace, ibis, well, the others, as you can see, are regular us, adjectives. So that is a quick summary of participles and a porcus amandus.